Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to kind of touch base with everyone and give you guys an update as to how I've been doing, where everything's going, and just to be 1,100% so that everybody is always, up to date, knowing where my current situation is, just to keep myself accountable. All right, so let me just dive in. So I've been laid off for about 2 weeks now, and it's had its ups and its downs. Moments when you're like, yeah, let's get it, let's do it, and then sometimes you're like, oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, and that anxiety is still there sometimes. But you have to keep a straight head on, and you have to keep on just moving forward. That's the only thing we have in this life, is just moving forward. So I've been applying to different companies, looking for work, updating my portfolio, just doing more pieces, using all the knowledge that I've gained in the past 2 years from working full time, and just throwing that into my portfolios just to make it better, update it so people know what I've been doing, because a lot of the stuff that I've been doing were under NDA, so I can't even share a lot of the work that I did. So I'm having to just recreate some pieces with the knowledge that I've gained over those years. So I'm making stuff in Substance Designer, doing low poly, doing stuff in Substance Painter, to show that I have the new skills and the necessary skills in this ever-changing industry that's just going to keep gradually changing. So yeah, since I started working, I learned how to work. I learned a Substance Designer and Substance Painter, which are Substance Designer is a node-based package that allows you to recreate your texture materials or just to recreate any kind of texture that you want in real time, and then you can deploy that into many different packages. You can deploy it for games, you can deploy it for movies, and it's almost limitless resolution. It's almost like it's got really good resolution. I think it goes up to like 10K or some shit like that right now, that you can do if you go in the back end, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, just been hammering it, and I've even thought about moving. I think I'm still thinking about it. It's still something that's like a toss-up in the air, if I need to move or relocate to find more opportunities, to look for something better to do. But there, in that, there's opportunities that have come up as well in the sense that I've got a buddy who, I don't want to spill any beans, but like there's partnership opportunities out there for me that I'm looking to explore right now as well. On that, yeah, I'm looking for, a job right now because, shit, brother got bills, but I'm also doubling down on my passive to active income, in the sense that I'm putting more time in my podcast, putting more time into the watch faces, putting more time into just pretty much all the avenues, the ebooks, everything, just trying to create more content, create more awareness, create more marketing for myself. And it's a lot, because in this day and age, you have to be able to do it all, because when you start your own stuff, nobody tells you that you're going to be your own marketing director, you're going to be your own HR person, you're going to be the CEO, you're going to be your own water person. You want coffee? Get it yourself. You want sugar? Add it yourself. You want paperwork? Add it yourself. You're your own everything. So yeah, you have to act accordingly, and it's not for the faint of heart. It's real stuff. You got to show up every single day. There's not anybody behind you with a whip or anything like that to tell you what to do. Did I just make a slave reference? But there's nobody behind you to try to push you or anything like that. You have to be self-motivated. You have to be self-motivated every single day and be accountable for your progress, because it's not going to get done unless you do it. So yeah, that's been me so far. That's my journey. I'm looking at the time because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm talking a little bit faster than I usually do, but you get the point. Just trying to conserve time. Just trying to give you as much info in this little time that I can. What else have I been doing? I've been attending a lot more meetups, a lot more events. you'll be getting more of that. So, it's just been so much packed into just 2 weeks. These 2 weeks, it felt like I've lived more in these 2 weeks than I did in the 2 years that I was working full time. Like, I've just experienced so much. I've gone out, done stuff, shot different things, gotten invited to different things that I never expected to get invited to. So yeah, it's been really good. It's been up and down. There's nothing perfect. Like, I don't know why people think things are always perfect, because I don't know. It's just, there's just this notion that like the entrepreneurial life is just this, yay, no, motherfucker, you are doing the work yourself. You're in there every single day. You are your own boss. You're creating. And if you want income to come, you got to put in the results. You got to put in the work for it. And so that's pretty much what I've been doing. Just wanted to give you an update on how things are going. I'm really trying to be more accountable. I don't want to just like, I'm doing stuff and I'm doing it and just for the sake of doing it. I want to be accountable. I want to be able to look back and say, okay, this is what got me to where I am. These are the processes. These are the things that I did. And then I can replicate that to get the same success, or avoid these things if you want success. Know what to avoid, know where I'm putting most of my time. So yeah, I've got a whole calendar. I've got I've broken it down. Every hour has a thing, and I've never ever been an organized person ever in my life. If anybody knows me, they know I have never been an organized person, and definitely my girlfriend is helping me out with that. And it's a blessing if you have somebody who's beside you who understands and who is the opposite of what you are. So like, I'm super disorganized, and like the creative side, and I don't want to like say like creative people can't be organized, but like I'm more of like the creative brain side, and she's more of like the organized. Like, I want to see the results. I want to see the charts of like how this is affecting this, and you need to know the analytics of this. And I'm just like, let's do it. Woo, things are happening, cameras, lights, art, like, she's like, nah, what has your art gotten you? How so she's keeping me honest. She's keeping me on task. She's keeping me on goal. And man, I'm lucky that I have somebody who can do that for me. Some people, you got to do it by yourself. You got to have that motivation yourself, and you got to keep yourself accountable all the time. You got to keep yourself honest all the time, and that's a good thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Nothing too crazy. Still doing good. Still skating, still doing my thing, still having fun. Just a lot more focused on building that passive income before that next job comes, which is, it's coming, it's going to happen. It's just, I just want to have something built this time, so that next time that it does happen, which it inevitably will, because this is the industry. And if there's no such thing as a stable job. So anybody that's like, oh my God, dude, there's no such thing. It doesn't exist. There's just, job security is a myth. It doesn't exist. No matter what field you work in, you can be fired any day. As long as you don't own the company. If you don't own the company, you can get fired. Even Steve Jobs owned his own company, and he still got fired from his own company that he started. Anybody can get fired. Anybody can get laid off. So yeah, always be prepared, man. Just be ready for it. And luckily I was, so it's not so bad. But I'll let you, after like 2 months, check back in, and I'm like, oh man, I had to eat cans of beans, and like, so you don't know what the future holds. Hopefully better things are coming. No, I don't hope it's coming. I'm gonna make it better things come, and that's how I'm gonna get it. So yeah, apart from that, man, everything's good. I'm doing more, putting out more content. I'm trying to get my content more organized, in the sense that I'm using media hubs and things like that to disperse the content, itemizing them to make them more personalized for each content. But yeah, man, just the grind. The grind is the grind. You just got to do the work. You got to put it in every single day. The days that you don't feel like it are the days that you need to do it the most, because that's when your metal's really tested. That's when, because it's thankless work. Ain't nobody thanking you. Nobody's gonna come and be like, oh my God, thank you for making that podcast. I mean, maybe not now, but like, if you're not seeing any returns from it, you're not like, it's usually thankless work until somebody notices, So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing thankless work. Look at me being all selfless over here. I'm patting myself on the shoulder. But yeah, apart from that, good stuff is happening. Being optimistic, applying for jobs, updating my resume, doing my thing, building the passive income. That's all there is to say. That's all there is to do. I mean, check back in. Talk to me, see what's up, send me a message, send me a comment, send me a quote, send me candy. I don't know, send me money. Whatever you want to send something at the bottom. Say something cool, say something funny. Hey, do you like Star Wars? Hey, tell me you like Star Wars and what your favorite movie is. If it's any of the new ones, I don't know if we can be friends, but we can talk about it. All right. I want to thank you for watching another episode of The Art of Struggle. My name is Ty, and I'm out.